If you're obsessed with views, but you're not making sales, I would pause for a moment. Now let's try to re-engineer this problem. What does the end consumer want? And then make content on what they're looking for. It goes back to the problem-solving mindset of the end consumer has a problem. What is your solution? What is unique about your solution? And so I've been thinking about this a lot. So my content is a lot about being a present dad, AI, marketing. Kind of those are my three pillars. And I kind of go back and forth on, do I just make content on this one page, make separate pages, etc. And so thinking about the end in mind, what does the consumer want? So I'm gonna start with AI. AI is a little bit more simple because I feel like there's a huge gap in people that want to learn it, people that are scared of it, people that don't understand it. So the way that I'm approaching it is for all ages, the younger generation, my middle generation, and the older generation that want to learn AI. How can I break it down so simple for them to understand? And so the way I think about it is, I do my best to stay up to date with all these different tools, different things, and my mind gets blown every day. So, example, there's a tool, a Claude Skill specifically, that will go through the Facebook ad library and scan the top performing ads. It can replicate those ads for your own brand. It can also run the ads for you. You give it your credit card, you give it a budget, and you let it run for you. Blows my mind. There's a video that I saw the other day of literally an AI made video, and it looked like two girls playing tennis. And they sit down, they have a conversation, and if my trained eye, which I have a trained eye for AI, didn't notice some small details, you would have never known it was AI. It is getting so good that most people miss it. And so I say those things because this is the world that we're going into. And so for me, views is not the goal. The goal is to find the customer that needs the most help and break it down so simply for them to get a huge reward at the end. Provide more value than everyone else. And so in my mindset, it's easy. I feel like most people, and this is what I've even learned from Gary Vee and Alex Hormozi, just give the best stuff free. And implementation, that's when you can charge for things. Give the ideas, the tools, etc., for you to get off on the right foot. But then what is the goal of, let's say, a high school kid? I would say the goal of a high school kid would be to be more advanced than his classmates, because they're not teaching AI the way they should do in high schools and middle schools. More people my age, how can they become more valuable in the workplace? That to me is a huge asset. If you go into a workplace with the same education as everyone else, what makes you stand out? Diving deep into AI and figuring out how it can save you time, make you more efficient, that would be more valuable in the workplace. And with the older generation, for example, my dad types a little bit slower than maybe he should. So I need to teach him about whisper flow. I still type a good amount, but now a lot of it, I just do voice to text. It's more efficient, it's a lot faster, it saves me time. And so for these things, teaching the older generation how they can use these tools to make their life easier, that's where I'm taking a step back and figuring out, what do these people need the most? Something simple for them to understand. something that's valuable for them to take home with. Those two things off the bat are super valuable. And so the reason why I make these videos is for me to continue to get outside of my box and make these videos and talk in front of a camera. But to expand really what's on my mind, what I think about on a daily basis. It may not be for everybody, but damn, I love it. I love this stuff so much. So if you're interested in about AI, about marketing, or about being a present parent, I won't even just label as fathers. Shoot me over a DM, send a comment here. In the next couple months, I'll be building a community for all that type of stuff. For you to have a stress-free life, a more productive life, and a more present life. Those are the things I'm striving for this next generation coming up. Peace.